Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of an Honors Player Review, the player review series where I take one player from the team of the week or special cards from the week and try to give them an honest review in less than 5 minutes. And today we're actually going to be reviewing 3 special cards because they had the team of the tournament and the informs from this team of the week. So this might be a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but I'm going to try to keep it less because I know we're all busy people. So the first player to come up is going to be team of the tournament Fekir, 86 overall striker, nice blue card, looks like he has incredible stats, left-footed. He's got the 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 90 pace, just incredible stats overall. Second player we're going to be reviewing is Kylian Mbappe, team of the tournament. He got this card unfortunately for knocking out Dortmund, my favorite team, so I'm actually not going to review him at all. And then the last player that we're going to review, but definitely not the least player that we're going to review, is going to be 87 overall Thauvin, actually the highest rated player. Even though he's the highest rated player that we're going to be reviewing, he was actually the cheapest. The other two, Fekir was over 100k for an 86 overall, and then Mbappe was 69k, I'm pretty sure, for an 84 overall. Now first of all, let me just say that the team that I used this in was the most fun I've had playing FIFA in several months. It was just incredible to use. I have a disposition, I just love using left-footed players for some reason, so if you guys don't like left-footers, then Thauvin and Fekir are not going to be for you because they're both left-footed and they both have rockets as left feet. To start off, let's just focus on Fekir, left-footed, striker, 90 pace, didn't put a chemistry style I don't think, but he was pretty decent. I think he scored 3 goals in 5 games that we played, 2 of these were in the weekend league. He's got a great left foot. If you get it on that left foot, it's going to go in as long as you know what you're doing with the low driven. His curve, his finesse wasn't as great as I thought, but I also didn't get into too many great positions to try it out. Now the real question everyone wants to know, is he a Smalling killer? And I would say that he probably is, I just don't know because we didn't really come up against too many Smallings and he never got into one-on-one position in battles with Smalling, so I can't just give him the seal of approval. He does, however, have that thing that Gabbiadini from Upgrade FC has, where when you play the 1-2, he plays the 1-2 very quickly and he gets on his run. The only thing is, I think I made the mistake and I had him on get in behind but then drift wide, and I think you want to have either balanced or stay central because he'll drift wide but then he'll be running away from goal, so it kind of just ruins the whole purpose of the get in behind if he's getting away from goal. The next player that we're going to talk about is Kylian Mbappe. Now Mbappe is an interesting one because even though he's only 84 rated, he's pretty expensive considering most 84 overall cards don't go for that much, and that's because of the hype built around him. He doesn't have blistering pace according to his stats, but he actually in-game is very fast. This card has the potential to be incredible. The only thing that's really letting him down is his shooting. He missed a lot of one-on-ones, a lot of just wide open shots. From outside the box as well, he didn't really bang them in. He banged in a couple, but not as consistently as I was really hoping for, and even more importantly was the whole finishing inside the box wasn't too great. Now what is elite about this card is the acceleration and the dribbling. I wasn't even doing L2R2 dribbling, I was just moving the left stick without sprinting very quickly, and he has the ability to shift the ball around players, which allowed me to get 4 assists in 5 games, usually setting up Thauvin or Fekir inside the box, and it was actually one of the best passing, one of the best dribblers that I've used in FIFA, even though he's only 84 rated. Now, last but not least was the 87 Thauvin. Honestly, one of the best cards I've used all FIFA 17. Usually after I do this review, I sell the player off, but I'm actually going to keep Thauvin in my squad. He's 87 overall, and I don't watch Ligue 1, but I've been watching his informs and some of the games that he's played for Marseille, and I think he has a good shot of getting a team of the season, which that card has the potential to be the best card in FIFA in my opinion. He's left-footed, he's got a rocket of a left foot, better than Fekir from what I noticed, and his finesse game is unbelievable. He also has the L2R2 dribbling skills that allow me to just get by players. I was playing him as Cam, even though he's a right winger, and I was looking at his stats and he's above 90, he's like a 92 at least, in all of the forward positions no matter where you play him, and this card was just so much fun to use. He also has incredible strength, which was pretty surprising. I think it's 81 strength. I didn't actually use a chemistry style because if you just use the basic, then that adds to every single stat, and that gets his strength up to 86. And when you combine that with the pace that he is definitely a Smalling killer. He gets the Smalling killer seal of approval. Now because I was playing him at cam, that meant that he didn't really have those one-on-one situations, but if you're going to play him as a right forward playing as striker, or even as a right forward playing at right forward, he's going to get into those positions with a Ramos, with a Smalling, with a Bailly, and he'll be able to deal with that. So I always like to do comparisons of other players. Now with Thauvin, I would say he's a stronger Dybala. And Dybala is also one of my favorite players. Something about the left foot agile players is just really good for me in FIFA. When his team of the season comes out, if it does come out, I'm definitely going to be buying that. And the thing is, for some reason, he's not very hyped. Even though, if you look at his stats, everything is almost at 90 outside of defending on the face card. So it's a really good card for less than 50k. I think it's even less than 30k on Xbox right now. Fekir, if I had to give him a comparison, it would probably be a Griezmann type. I think he goes for around the same amount as Griezmann, so really it's up to you about who you want to use. Fekir does have a little bit more pace than Griezmann, but Griezmann also just has something about his card. There's always something about a higher rated card that you can't really explain, but it tends to make them play better. He also has the Hotline Bling celebration, so if you want to do that, if you want to be a little mug, you can only do that with Griezmann. Now with Mbappe, I couldn't really figure out any player that's similar to him, so I'm just going to leave him as is. There's no comparison. He's a good card. These are all good cards. I recommend getting them because they're not really too expensive. Because of this market crash, I don't think they're going to really go even further down because while they're still in packs, I don't think that there's any way that a second market crash could happen, but there's always a possibility. But with a player like Thauvin, he's already at 40k, so the most you could be losing is maybe like 15k. I'm not going to give individual ratings, I'm just going to give an overall rating of this squad, of this front three, and it's going to get 12 French silk pies, the chocolate version, out of 10. Highly recommend it, highly edible. Try out these players.